Well, welcome back to the Minneapolis Northwestern N-Scale Model Railroad monthly journal. Taking a look here at the Union Station project. I've kind of got everything up sort of in a general assembly mode here. Kind of see how the progress is moving along here. The three concourses, looking at the back of the station. I've got a few coaches here, a few train cars on the track to kind of show where they will be when the station is complete. And I'm a little concerned about some of the clearances here with cars going through here. Got a little tight here and there, so I hope I can get this to work well. May end up having a few side swipes here by the time everything's done, so I hope I can at least get it to where the trains can run through here without too much trouble. But to give you an overview of the whole station project, got a lot of detail work you have to do on the main building. You can see the inside of the main building. The entrances on the other side, which is the front. The front is to the back. Got the clock tower. That's going to have to be finished. Right now it's just kind of roughed out. Doesn't have any detail to it except for the arches along the top. So some design changes to accommodate that. And the elevated platform here, it will have tracks running underneath that. There are going to be, I think, 5 tracks running underneath there. There will be, I don't know if you can see some of the pencil lines here on my baseboard showing where there will be some streets, bridges. There will be a bridge going across the tracks here that will abut the platform here. And this edge here, there will be another wall, so to speak, and about maybe about 8 inches worth of surface here where I can be building up more streets and so forth. So it'll be another big street along the back here, and then about the edge of my table here is really the end of the layout, the edge of the layout. So there'll be a big backdrop from this angle. Be a big backdrop showing sort of a downtown cityscape behind the station. So we're looking at it from the back, remember. So lots of testing and fitting here. I'm hoping after I've gotten all this work done, I can get the darn thing to lay out well here. You get an idea where the trains will be coming in. There are going to be 2 platforms. I've got one here already. One is yet to be built, and so as a result the concourse is sort of floating off the ground there on the inside. But I've got to be very careful how I get all this put together and make sure that I've got enough clearance here for the trains to go through. Not too worried about some of these outside corner tracks, but the inside corner track here is kind of a little tight. So this has come together very nicely. Again, the changes in construction, the way I built everything, just flat walls before putting in the details, really made it a lot easier to get some of these areas to come together much better. You can see in the corners here they'll be joined nice and clean there, and now I'll have to come back and I'll put in the detail parts in here, kind of build those up into the corners a little better than the original build. The original build was not very well thought out, and this is coming along much better. Okay, this might look kind of ridiculous with the old station, the original build, just sitting on top of the new build, but I wanted to demonstrate some changes here in the construction, especially in this back corner here. I had all kinds of problems trying to join this wing to, or the south wing to the north wing, all in one big piece. and it was just a mess. Tried to fill in pieces here where I built everything just all together on one large piece, and with a base. It really helped to get everything put together nice and clean. Same thing with the corners here. You can see I ended up kind of fudging around with almost kind of a miter joint there, and here the walls were joined together with no details on them, and then the details were built up around the corner, so it really made a much better process here. Also, I went without the little gables here. You see those were all built onto the base, and I kind of tried to fudge on the roof panels once that was done, and that turned out to be a problem. And in the new build, I've got separate roof panels, and they just pop right on the top there, and they're very nice. They work very well. Light leaks are pretty well taken care of. You can see from the original build there's lots of details to add to this to try to finish it up. Another big problem I had with the original build was when these two wings were joined together, they were crooked, and the whole thing will not sit flat on a nice flat surface, and that was a big problem trying to make it sit on the platform correctly. So the old build was a good learning experience. Learned a lot of things I shouldn't have done that it ended up being a mistake. Also, problems trying to join these corners here once all the details were built up. It was just a mess trying to get that in there. And here on the new one, I'll have some nice clean butt joints, and then I'll fill in the details after they've been joined to the main building. So just kind of an overall look at what I've learned from the original build and apply all those lessons to the new build. Okay, I've turned around the model on the table here to get a look at the front. This will be the front of the station. Lots of detail yet to add to all the walls here. Main entrances, I still have yet to add the little wing walls out here for the entrances at each end. And you see the concourses going out in the back, so there's probably won't see a lot of the trains from this angle, which is unfortunate in a way, but also there's a lot of bugs back there too that I don't need to worry about being seen. So a few little bit of botchery in the back that can be hidden. And again, you'll see the elevated platform here where the tracks will be running underneath there. I've got some little fences I've made. They've got a little warpity here for now, but they'll straighten out. But those little fences will be all along the front here. And eventually get into some lighting and painting, and this should turn out very nice. And I mentioned earlier the previous build, the original build, the north and south wings were joined in a manner that was quite crooked, and it wouldn't sit flat on the platform. But here everything's nice and flat because I built both the north and south wings together, put them on a base, and it really helped to even out the floor lines and make everything come together much better. That's just a little quickie update on the Union Station project. Haven't done a whole lot of work on it since the last video, gonna leave it here for now, and tell you what, we'll go upstairs to the layout, and I'll add in a few little videos here from the layout. Haven't seen much from the layout lately, so not much has changed up there either. So hope you enjoy the videos from the layout. Hope you've enjoyed this video, and once again, thanks for coming, thanks for staying, thanks for watching.